Fine and her puppy thought by wondering each new day, they'd find an adventure with new things to play. It sure wasn't long before they realized now, by wondering, they sure would get busier somehow. Now expecting each day to present things itself, like that door in that castle, with a resident on the shelf. Once again through the door and into the page, past the rock would make Fine 2 years older in age. Did she notice? Now she would understand better somehow, caring for Bluejay, keeping him fed and brushing him now. Bluejay, can I say, I appreciate you here. You've been so close to me as ever, Fine said with a tear. The two would be knit closer than ever before, as they continued the path to the next castle door. The castle past the rock would be place number 3. Bath with bin, busy at dock, and this one we see. This castle the next on the path had no door. Once inside the great space, noticed trees from the floor. Look at the beautiful vines, the water in the trees, the floor made of earth, the birds and the bees. Then close to the bark of one such tree were the blue eyes from Dock Castle looking over at me.
I've hosted this castle to explain all that is here. Inside is the mystery of all that appears. If it wasn't for the elements, what would we see? These are the elements that have made us to be. From water to earth are for us to use. Within each of the molecules are evident clues. These are those letters that make up that group. It might seem at times like alphabet soup. The letters together don't seem to make sense, in future, in past, or in present tense. Can I introduce them? C, H, N, O, P, S. You can add a few more or subtract a few less. But today we'll discover like you through the door. You wondered maybe, said to yourself, there had to be more. C is for carbon, the backbone of all things alive. It sustains the ongoing production of nature to thrive. H is for hydrogen, the lightest atom of the earth, like the sun's celestial miraculous birth. N is for nitrogen. It gets fixed in the air to be given to plants by bacteria with care. O is for oxygen. It's important, you will learn. It gives us the energy from food. It will help us to burn. Phosphorus makes up the element that gives us the P. Too much or too little in levels are key. S starts the element sulfur for us. When smelled, it's much smellier than eggs on the bus. These elements do change solid, liquid, or gas. It depends how much heat that would stay or would pass. Earth, humans, air, and water. We might think all there could be, but looking past these, we find much more to see. You're 2 years now older since entering these walls. The wonder inside you has answered those calls. Be diligent in honesty, in heart to believe. The next castle you step into, they'll try to retrieve. So hold on to Bluejay. He seems wise to me. It's not with his eyes that he claims to see.